adorable curly Easter Deco mesh wreath. What you will need: I have an 18-inch wreath ring, an adorable sign for the center, 6-inch Deco mesh, ribbon, scissors or a rotary cutter, and a hot glue gun. Alright, let's get started. So I have cut all of my mesh into 8-inch long pieces, and I have cut my stems into thirds. And sometimes I do place my stems on the wreath ring first and attach my mesh, and sometimes I create my bundles and then attach the entire bundle to the wreath ring. Either way works, just personal preference. But for this specific wreath, I'm just going to make all of my bundles first. So I have 3 colors. I'm going with green, lavender, and blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll each color into a cute little curl. And then I'm going to crisscross them one on top of the other. That way each color is visible. And I'm also going to alternate the color order. So I have all 3 colors right here. Scrunch in the center. Take my stem and I'm going to twist it a couple of times. And then you can flare it out. And then I'm going to go with the next bundle. Again, roll it into cute little curls, crisscrossing, making sure each color is nice and visible. Scrunch in the center. And place my stem. Twist it a couple of times. And can flare it out a little bit. Alright, one more time. And if you notice, I'm alternating the color order. I prefer to do this just so each color is visible and I don't have all of my blue on top or all of my lavender on the bottom. I feel like this just helps the colors to mesh well together. But again, if you want a predominantly blue wreath, then you can keep all the blue on top. So just go with whatever you prefer. I just like to mix it all up. Alright. So this is what my bundles are looking like. I'm going to get the rest of my bundles made and then we will start placing it on our wreath ring. Alright, so I have all of my bundles made. Now I'm going to start placing it on my wreath ring. So I have 3 pieces of mesh in each bundle, and I'm going to place 3 bundles in each of my 8 sections. You can add more mesh to each bundle. You can add more bundles to each section. It just depends on how thick and poofy and curly you want your wreath to be. So I'm going to just place my bundle and twist it a couple of times and then tuck it away. And I'm just alternating which color I place on top. Okay, so I have 3 bundles in place. Once I get more bundles in place, it will become more stable, and then I can also kind of adjust and maneuver and manipulate the mesh a little bit more. Alright, so I'm just going to continue going, adding 3 bundles to each section and making my way all the way around the wreath. Alright, so I have all of my bundles in place. I'm just flaring them out and adjusting and maneuvering. It looks so cute and precious. Again, you could finish it off like this. You can add a sign to the center or any additional embellishments, whatever you prefer. Next thing I'm going to add is the adorable sign to my center. Alright, so I'm going to cut off this top hanger, and then I'm going to take 2 stems, twist them together to form one long stem for the top and one for the bottom. And then I'm just going to hot glue it in place, making sure I have enough of my stem hanging off the side of my sign so that it easily attaches to my wreath ring. So now I'm going to push my mesh aside, attach my stem to the actual wreath ring, twist it a couple of times to make sure it's nice and secure, and then replace my mesh. And I'm going to repeat that step on all 4 stems. Then I'm just fluffing and flaring and maneuvering the mesh just to make sure I don't have any gaps or spaces. It looks so cute and precious. Again, you could add more or less. You can add additional embellishments. Just have fun with it and make it your own. But it's so cute, simple, and easy to make.